Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Three Ranger Bros Studios. And for the first time in over half a year, welcome to a video with all three of us in it. We have Cosplay Dude 637 and the Red Cornish Ranger with me today.
Yo!
So, this video is, of course, dropping just before Halloween. This is our Halloween special. So, everyone, I hope everyone has a happy Halloween. And, of course, everyone, please be safe during Halloween. And I thought it'd be a good idea to see if the boys can come up with some Ranger teams going against some horror movie villains. So, there's 3 rules here. First off, I must stick to IGN's top 10 most iconic horror movie villains. Now, I don't have to stick to them in any order. I can pick any of the top 10, but I must stick to the top 10. So I have the list with me. I shall link it down below if people want to check this article out. It's actually longer than 10, but I'm sticking to the top 10. The boys must agree on the same team with each villain, which means they must discuss and see, kind of where they want to go with this. But here's another fun one. They can only use one team once. So if they use, for an example, let's say they're using space is now out of the question. They can no longer use in space. In space has been taken. So are you boys ready to see if you guys can handle some horror movie villains?
No.
Nope.
Let's do it anyways, though.
I think we've agreed on something.
Okay, fair enough. Your first one, and I think is one of the most iconic, which is the second place in the IGN list, Freddy Krueger, the man of nightmares, the man who can attack you in your dreams. Who do you think's got? You talk about whole teams here. That includes 6 Rangers and that includes auxiliary Rangers. You count the whole team. So, like for example, Dino Charge, that's all 10 Rangers. SPD, that's all 8 Rangers, etc., etc. You're doing the whole team. So, which Power Ranger team do you think is best equipped to deal with Freddy Krueger himself?
Well,
yeah, I already had a thought. So,
I feel like it needs some kind of like mystical or even magical. Yeah, Mystic Force.
Mystic Force.
You boys going Mystic Force again?
We're going Mystic Force.
Okay, so just quickly, run me through this. Why is Mystic Force the best option for Freddy Krueger?
Well, if you think about it, Freddy Krueger's kind of demon-esque like, and they've dealt with magical creatures and stuff like that. So I think, in my mind, that's why it works.
And you need that sort of like mysticism and I suppose the ability to sort of dream walk, really, don't you? So the magical Rangers make sense.
I completely agree. I would have said Mystic Force myself.
And come on, the Solaris Knight is the sun versus Freddy Krueger. Come on.
Yeah, I did say count all Rangers, which also means you could freeze Freddy Krueger too, because you've also got the likes of the Mystic, what's her name, Udana. So you've got the Mystic White Ranger. Okay, so next up, and our third place for IGN. IGN listed these really weird, by the way. I'm gonna give you guys Jason Voorhees.
I knew it was gonna be Jason.
From Friday the 13th, of course. We're going with the first movie editions, by the way. So this is the first Jason Voorhees, the very first film. If there's a
so it's his mom.
So if ever we're doing massive franchises like Friday 13th and all that stuff, it's always the first movie. So Jason Voorhees, man with a machete.
Point of interjection, Captain.
Huh?
The first point of interjection. Captain.
Okay.
The first Freddy Krueger was not, or the first Jason was not Jason. It was his mom.
It's still Jason Voorhees, bro.
I'm just saying. The person running around killing was not Jason. It was his mom.
And you can't use Mystic Force because Mystic Force is out of the question now. So who are you guys picking for Jason Voorhees?
Well, Jason relies a lot on strength. He is a brawler.
Yep, he's a brute character.
That needs to be taken into consideration. What are you thinking, Mark?
I'll let you have a choose first this time, because even though we both had the same idea.
Well, when it comes to brawlers, like the first thing that comes to my mind, that would have been good against, like a single ranger that would have been good against Jason, is purple Jungle Fury. Because I think
I was thinking Jungle Fury as well.
I think his range would be useful, but they also have the ability to get up close. And you got the white Rhino Ranger that has his dagger that's automatically on his arm, so that would be a good weapon to battle against Hatchet or whatever Jason uses.
Like I said, speed as well for them there. A lot more proficient.
You've also got lots of different martial arts with Jungle Fury. You know, each ranger learns technically three different martial art styles, with their 2 animal spirits in the Jungle Master mode. So you'll better mix it up and stuff. And you've also got the claw cannon. That thing packs a powerful punch if you think about it, especially when they charge it with master energy. And
if you think about it too, we also would have the Spirit Rangers. Is that what they're called, Ty, in Jungle Fury?
Spirit Rangers. Yeah.
They could distract Jason because Jason could be going after them, which they wouldn't be killed because they're technically spirit forms. So
that's very true. Yes.
So they could be used as a distraction to get him off guard.
Okay, so here's a fun one. Which one do you think out of the main 3 Jungle Fury Rangers, which one do you think's dying?
The blue one.
One of them has to... Yeah.
You're giving it to Theo?
Yes.
Don't ever tell my son that, he will cry. He loves Theo.
I mean, I like Theo too, but out of all of them, he's the more serious. Annoying. He's a more strict, this way kind of character. The others are more flexible, and when messing with nightmare creatures like Jason and Freddy, you need to be flexible.
Okay, so I am kind of working backwards up this list, but this is a really interesting one. I would have never thought IGN would put this in their top 5, but on their 4th spot, they've added the Xenomorph from the Alien franchise. Now, not everyone would deduce that as a horror, but I mean, they've put it in. I've got to stick to IGN here, so I'm just going off their list, and they've put the Xenomorph from the Alien franchise in top 4. So who do you think?
They're just fighting an alien. Wow.
Yes, but think about what the Xenomorph can do with the whole parasite infecting you and all that sort of stuff. You've got to take that into consideration. And again, because it's a multiple movie franchise, we're going from the first Xenomorph from the first Alien movie. So who do you think's taking down a Xenomorph? And Jungle Fury and Mystic Force are out of the count now.
Well, seeing how we're doing with the Xenomorph, my first thought, sorry, Mark, if you wanted to take this one, but my first thought was we need somebody that's not human, can be not infected. And several teams come to mind that have said Ranger on the team. But actually, it's my least favorite Power Ranger team. That's the one that popped in my head first.
Operation Overdrive.
Operation Overdrive.
I mean, at least have one Ranger survive.
What are your thoughts, though, Mark?
Yeah, I mean, part of me wants to sort of like go in space, but yeah, I would agree. Operation Overdrive. And the only reason I'd go in space is, well, the whole space theme, as it were.
Yeah. Andros and Zane might know how to deal with Xenomorphs.
Exactly, yeah. But yeah, like you say, they've got the advantage of having technically 2 androids on the team. If you include the Sentinel Knight. When the Sentinel Knight got turned into a sword.
Okay. I was confused there for a second. I was like, I was only thinking of Mac, or the Red Ranger.
You've actually got 3, not an android, but you've got 3 different things, because don't forget the 6th Ranger is actually an alien, and he can come liquid mercury.
Yeah.
So, but and also they have powers, you know, they have abilities, so technically they could use them.
Yeah. I just think having somebody that's not human. So Operation Overdrive popped in my head first, but then I thought of Megaforce because of the stupid robot, and then Robo Knight. My least favorite freaking character. If I could retcon any character, it'd be that one. And then I thought of my third one. Oh, Steel from
Beast Morphers.
Beast Morphers, yeah.
So your choice is Operation Overdrive. That's your first pick.
Yeah, we'll go for that one.
Okay, so IGN's number 10 spot is Zombies from the 1968 movie Night of the Living Dead. So these are your typical craving human flesh, they eat brains, they're dead. So this is not just one being, you've got a whole army of them. And of course, Operation Overdrive, Jungle Fury, and Mystic Force out of the question. So who are you guys picking to fight a whole army of zombies?
Kind of want to go for a non-serious one, just because it's zombies and they've been done to death. Pardon the pun.
Yeah, but we're going with one of the original, movie depictions of zombies here.
Let's go Turbo. Just
run them all over.
See, I went a completely different direction. So this one we're gonna have to bicker about and argue, because I went Samurai because swords.
Okay.
They have swords, so they can easily cut their heads off. Their swords turn into different weapons too.
Can't zombies exist without limbs?
I said cut their heads off, my friend. Once you sever a zombie's head, and this is a traditional zombie,
yep,
it's dead. So if you cut its head off, it's done for. So that's why the first thing that popped in my head was something with a lot of swords, and the first one I thought of was Samurai. But I get the car thing though, because they can just get in their cars, and especially Justin. Just could you see the turbo, the blue turbo sword just plowing through them? Oh my god, that'd be hilarious.
DJ's car could fly, so
yeah,
those zombies can't fly, so they could just plow them down from the sky.
Going back to Samurai, though, you also have additional weapons, because the Blue Ranger has a bow, the Yellow Ranger has a throwable massive shuriken-looking thing, the Green Ranger has length and range because of his spear, and they also have elemental powers.
Yeah, but also a point to Mark is the fact that Turbo would have the Blue Centurion, and he's not living, so he could actually be more of a front person.
He could, yeah.
So,
control.
Yeah, this is hard now, because I don't know. Because they'd also have the Phantom Ranger too. Mm-hmm. Oof. You know what? Just for the shits and giggles of it, I'm gonna go with you, and I'm gonna say Turbo. So let's go with Turbo.
Okay, so we've done 4. I will throw one more at you, but I'm going to flip the script here. For our last one, you have to pick one of our Ranger teams. So
fuck.
That's and I said Power Rangers, not Ultra Rangers. Ultra Rangers does not count. So the answers I'm willing to accept are Power Rangers Skyforce, Cyberforce, Cyberforce V2, Future Foundation, Magnificent Megaforce, Global, and Royal Britannia. And your villain, I actually think, would be such a cool fucking crossover. I may have to write this actually, because I think it's really cool. IGN put at their 9th spot Pennywise from the It franchise.
Oh,
And you have to choose one of, and you can pick. You guys have to agree on a Ranger team that us three, all three of us have created.
I'm
Old
kind of
Rangers
torn
doesn't count.
between two, and both of them are yours, were they?
Okay, which ones? Because I first went to one of mine.
Either Ultra, which probably the obvious choice, or
We can't do
Cyberforce.
Ultra, he said. He said we couldn't do
can't
Ultra. See,
So,
I
Cyberforce.
went Skyforce.
Yeah, I could see you on that.
I was thinking Skyforce because one, you got Jim, who is technical wise, so he could think his way out of the traps, and Billy could just be sacrifice. Sorry, Billy. But I could see Cyberforce now that you think about it, now that you say it too, because
They got a bit of the numbers there as well.
yeah, they got quite a bit of numbers on that team.
Okay, I'm just gonna throw this into the ring here. Obviously, Pennywise becomes nightmares. That's this whole thing. He becomes the thing that we fear. He feeds off of it. I'm gonna throw. Obviously, I can't make a decision. It's between you two. You guys can say who you want, but Global deals with gods, literal gods and mythical creatures. Things that would be absolutely batshit, shit your pants, terrifying to deal with on a daily basis. Whereas Skyforce hasn't really dealt with anything like that, and Cyberforce is a good shout because you could use the Cyber Realm. They have access to that, don't forget. Everything's on the table. So again, I'm just gonna throw that out there, but that's not my decision. It's up to you two. If you guys want to agree on Skyforce, you guys can agree on Skyforce.
No, I think we're gonna agree on Cyber, because Cyber's got the numbers.
You're gonna outnumber him.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to go with Cyberforce.
One
just
thing
feel
I
like
can.
The first person that would die is Xander.
Oh yeah, no, totally. I'm writing this crossover, and it's happening.
Aren't you delving like crazily into Akron's territory here?
I mean, I helped him get to where he is, so technically speaking, if you want to think of it that way. Anyway, shout out Akron, check out the Author's Crown.
Yes, you definitely should be checking out the Author's Crown on YouTube, dedicated to more horror, but there is some fun and light-hearted audio dramas found on that channel as well. It's created by Akron, who's one of our council members, so definitely check it out. He's gone for a whole series where he's killing off Power Rangers using horror villains, so definitely fit for this video, hence why I mentioned it. Anyway, just a little tidbit. We did want to upload this video closer to Halloween, but honestly, when it comes to recording and editing and things like that, we all do have our own children, and Halloween for some of us is a bit more hectic than others, so hence why we're dropping it a week before Halloween. But anyway, with that being said, we do hope everyone does enjoy their Halloween. If you guys celebrate Halloween, let us know in the comments down below if if you're planning on dressing up, and if you are, who you're dressing up as. Is it horror? Is it nerdy? Is it slutty? Are you just putting a white sheet over your head and calling yourself a ghost? We want to know. With that being said, of course, though, do hit that like button if you guys haven't already. Subscribe if you're new, because we're getting closer to 100 subscribers, which is awesome. And of course, hit that notification bell so you guys don't miss another video. And happy Halloween, everybody, from the 3 Ranger Bro Studios and the council members, and we shall see you guys in the next video.